got a matchup. This is still elimination side, so losing here will knock you out of the bracket, though.
Okay, so Fozey, definitely. I'm always appreciative of the. Is that in? That's got to be an issue, right? He had like all of his jumps.
It looks like he's still in it. He's not like jumping like he's having lag or anything like that. I think he just misinputted it and kind of fell there. That was a quick SD from Fozey.
Yeah, I mean, or maybe he didn't have his jumps and then he had the air dodge and just didn't know. But like, yeah, no sweat beads on that death. He just is gone. So he's going to have to fight his way back, and he was doing a pretty decent job. A couple pogos right there to kind of keep pushing Acno down, but he's going to have to do a lot at giving up that stock at almost, I mean, near zero, basically. So.
Yeah, that was definitely an early loss, but I mean, he made that back up quick. Like you said, those pogos, and then that downlight off the soft platform, getting that extended height means that stock count's pretty much evened up. He's already got the damage, he's got the weapon advantage. Acno's the one who's starting to struggle a little bit here in game number 1.
Oh, yeah. Okay, hold up, getting jabbed up right there. So he's going to get out of there super quickly. But yeah, Acno, I mean, surprisingly, like, I feel like he should have way bigger of a lead, seeing as he had that great start off. I mean, it was kind of gifted to him. And yeah, this game isn't really that far apart as far as the damage goes. Acno starting to get a little something here. Tries to go for the repeater, but doesn't find it. Okay.
He's like that grumpy kid on Christmas who's like, I asked for an Xbox when he opens up a PlayStation, and he's just upset about it. And clearly that's given Fozey a lot of opportunities back into this one.
Yeah, but he opened up like a PlayStation 5 and when he was asking for like an Xbox 360. It's like, bro, like, come up with the new gen with us right now. So, but doesn't seem to matter. That PS5 is definitely doing everything it said it was going to do. It is amazing. I mean, this man, Fozey, is doing it up off of one stock loss that he pretty much lost himself. He's now got the lead. He is kind of hurting, but does manage to live that first recovery. I think it was a little bit under the stage, so lucky for him. Fozey, I mean, if you take a game like this, I mean, the momentum on your side is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, that first stock was such a minimal amount of damage. Acno will even it up with that weapon toss. It is going to be final stocks here, but you got to remember the fact that Acno had such a massive lead to start this off.
Yeah, so now Acno definitely has not really found the tools. I mean, at this point in time, you got to say, you know, if Fozey did not drop that stock to whatever mishap happened over there, he did be in an even harder lead. So Acno's got to figure something out, and he looks like he's kind of doing that. Got a good 5-6 hits unanswered right there. 7 now. Hold on. Oh! Wow, at that, Acno picking it all the way up right at the very end. You know, he said it was basically the 5-second rule on that one. Like, he dropped it for a little bit, but he picked it up in time.
He just picked it up, blew on it a little bit, rubbed it on his shirt. He's like, it's still good. Yeah. And he got the stocks. Acno going to take game number 1.
All right, man. What a good one right there from Acno. I like the way that he was willing to go out there and challenge you, just in case. Because, you know, sometimes going on there against a gauntlet can be a little scary. You whiff, you end up getting neutral aired, and now you're under them, you know, looking at either a down air or a ground pound. But no, Acno, I mean, really showing you why he's PR number 2 right there with that comeback.
Yeah, I mean, he was by and large expected to be on the top side here. He took an L earlier, I think it was to Tinix, and maybe Fozey might take a page out of that Tinix playbook. Maybe switch over to the Caspian, as it still has those gauntlets, still has those Katars, but we're getting into this one. Still sticking with the Wushang at the very least for now.
And so I guess the Katars now in a good spot as well.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are liking Katars. The downlight and the recovery both got some nice little hitbox touches.
Okay, well that's good. Yeah, I feel like that's the good thing about this game is that things are always kind of changing up. I know, like last year, it was pretty much, well, it's always been like the year of the axe. Since the axe came out, but you know, the axe finally got hit, the hammers got hit, and now we're seeing some new weapons get some shine, and also regional weapons. You know, with Australia always loving themselves some lance, but we're not here in Australia. We're here in Europe, and they're having a true fisticuff right now with the two gauntlets going at it.
Yeah, this is definitely a boxing match coming out. Acno getting so many hits on the Fozey's face, but still, the damage is relatively even. Meanwhile, like, Fozey's been able to get hits back onto Acno, but Acno's got that weapon advantage.
Okay. It's going to make it back down to the ground. Hold up. Nice. Okay. Quick toss right there. Now Fozey is going to get back on the stage. Nice. And that's the thing I really like about Wushang too, is I feel like sometimes you just don't expect him to throw out those super quick sigs like that. It was just a dash in down sig, and he's there, or side sig, and he was there. Like, yeah, go ahead, you got to go.
Yeah, and Acno was really trying to stuff it. He went for that weapon toss, but there's that changed relatively recently where if you hit them while they go for the weapon toss, you go right through that weapon toss, and nice. Acno evens up the stock count with the downlight side air.
Yeah, that's a pretty good change too. It's like you get that type of read. Like if I'm that close to be able to hit you whilst also you throw a weapon at me, that's basically a read.
Yeah. And
I think you should be rewarded for that. So big shouts to Brawlhalla for always finding a way to make this game even more competitive. So
saw the stars come out. That was a stuff recovery. Acno's still living though.
Okay, Acno. Yeah, this Fozey is definitely using the range of that spear correctly. That's the thing about the gauntlets. They are a more short-range weapon. Now, and although they do have a lot of moves that do kind of push you forward, you can still definitely get outspaced, as you can see Fozey doing quite well around those neutral lights. Okay, weapon toss going to hit Fozey from the ground on that one. Okay.
Needs another recovery. Doesn't find the hit. The end. Sig's going to miss. Acno over to the sword this time. Will be able to contest the range a little better, but Fozey catches him jumping down light side air. He needs to get some extra credit here.
Right. Fozey, yeah, he is definitely going to double down here on the spear. Now, unfortunately, I think he just cycled one out, so he's going to have to find another weapon and throw that away so he can get another cycle, or he's coming back on the gauntlets when he grabs it. Probably won't matter too much, though. I do think that the spear might be his his B&B for this game in particular, but sometimes people catch on to your weapon right at the end, so he might want to try the gauntlets just for a little bit, see how this goes as we're back into our boxing match.
Yep, he's got the gauntlets, misses the down air, ends up fast falling. So you saw him falling for a while there as he was stuck in the down air active frames. Still getting caught a little bit. He's putting a lot of distance between himself and Acno. He wants a spear.
Yeah, there we go. He finally does it. Yeah, Acno definitely was giving him a hand, so he's like, I'm just going to go ahead and leave this fight so I can get some range. Finds the range. Now he's kind of delivering some damage back, but is it going to be too little too late? Okay, nice. Uh-oh.
Oh, caught him with the gravity cancel sidelight into the recovery. Fozey in a little bit of trouble here. Doesn't get the downlight read, though. Goes for it. Acno able to dodge.
He is swinging right now, just hoping for the best right there. But I think that's the thing, too, is that you can definitely get hard punished as well by the gauntlets if they're kind of moving around your slower options that you get off the sidelight and neutral light. So, okay.
Oh, punish. And that's going to be another one in favor of Acno.
I love seeing those punishes like that where it's like someone does something that puts them in the air and then you do the perfect like 45-degree angle sig to punish them from being right where they shouldn't be. So, both of them actually have that same, option to go for depending on which weapon they're using. But no, Acno does manage to find it, runs up, tries to get himself his own neutral sig, not going to find it, and then immediately gets punished off of that with the neutral sig from Acno.
Yeah, he kept reading Acno doing like a panic jump off a whiff.
Yep.
And Acno was just like, no, I'm going to stand here. You're going to come in, miss your end sig, and I'm going to punish you. And now we're seeing Fozey make the swap to the Orion here in game number 3. This is similar to what happened on the upper side of the bracket where when he was on final game, made the swap to the Orion.
All right, so that means he is definitely believing in the spear still, but he brings the lance to the party. And honestly, I feel like that's probably the best thing you can say about this because the gauntlets didn't really seem like they were doing much for him in that just in this set so far. But that spear was definitely going crazy. Just think he got stuck without it for quite a bit on that last stock. And man,
he's still got recovery.
He mistimed it. I mean, I feel like it might have been a little hard to time that anyway. Actually, it felt like he full charged that, so maybe not. But I feel like he full charged that, so maybe not. But either way, does find the stock a little later than he probably wanted to, but he's still living relatively healthy. Not too hurt just yet, only in the deep orange.
Yeah, that was a nice downlight ground pound from Acno to make sure that he got that stock advantage. Fozey in a little bit of trouble here. I'm not even sure like a down sig or anything will finish off this stock just yet.
Yeah, I feel like he would need a sig like right at the edge.
Yeah.
To really get to even threaten it. Oh, the double would have been nice though.
Great spot dodge. There's the down sig. Will lead to the KO. Fozey gonna get his pick of weapon, and yeah, it's back to the spear. He just wanted the Orion stats and sigs with this one.
Okay. Fozey. Nice. Little stab right there. Acno. Yeah, he's taking quite a bit of damage here. As far as, unanswered, finally gets himself down air with a down air. And I think Fozey, I mean, definitely, whenever Fozey's on the spear, that's like prime Fozey. But, sometimes he does kind of get a little reckless with the down sig right there.
All right, downlight doesn't get the jump into the recovery, so he's not going to get that true downlight. This time he jumps, hits the recovery, not quite enough to KO.
Man, okay, we're not going to die to that, but that was definitely a bit of damage. So he's got to watch out for what Val can throw out next. You saw that side stick come out. And, okay. Man, there's a dodge away. Now, that's the thing, though. You start getting conditioned into those dodges when you're playing against the gauntlets. Doesn't need the gauntlets, though, with the gravity cancel D-light recovery. and that's going to be a stock gone. But Acno is pretty hurt, so he's going to have to watch out for this stock. Looks like Fozey back onto the Lance, though. And wow, what a reversal. Yeah. What a reversal.
Got hit, immediate gravity cancel D-Sig the other direction, caught Acno jumping. That'll put it to final stocks here. This is the tournament stock of Fozey, though. He needs to win this one to stay alive.
Okay, Acno pushing him into the skies.
Oh, that's a burn dodge. Oh, but Acno fights his way down. If Fozey landed, likely would have seen the N-Sig come out.
Hey, Fozey. Yeah, definitely scrapping a little bit here. Tries to go for the down, for the ground pound himself, but Acno gonna slide through that real quick. Fozey definitely has a lot of damage on him, and he's got to watch out for the edge guard because they can get a little dangerous here while you're sitting in the orange. Gets the reversal, though. Puts him off the stage.
Nice little two-piece. Doesn't get the dodge. Acno really holding it back. There's the gravity cancel downlight side air. Fozey's in trouble. Off stage, gets the wall touch.
I like that. That was also really smart down air to try to get away from that that weapon toss as quick as possible. Fozey, though, no weapon in hand, does manage to fight his way down. Now he's got the Lance, though. Lance hasn't really been doing him the most favors, but he may be able to make something happen with it. He did get that last stock with the Lance down sig, so. Whoa! Oh, man, looked like he tried to get tricky with it, but unfortunately only caught the end of the game on the other side. Here from Val, nice little down light into the recovery. And yeah, no, I mean, like, that's still a solid game there from Fozey. I feel like, yeah, when Fozey was on Spear, he was prime Fozey, but he definitely had, you have two weapons in this game at all times, so got to figure out what his second weapon is a little faster.
I really want to know what that was. The up toss and a